green and white are the Falcons. He's wearing a white headband. Going up against him is the 6. Well, they don't have the heights listed for Faribault. Lockerby's about 6'5". And the Rockets end up with the ball. We're moving right to left on your radio dial as Dokken looking to get the ball inside. Lockerby's staying back there, and they're going to have a turnover here right out of the bat. John Marshall threw the ball out of bounds. Falcons left to right on your radio dial. Jim Daly's a longtime head coach, and John Marshall, he's been there a while now. And Eric Hildebrandt, relatively few years here for BA. It was at BA for a few years and then came here to Faribault. Of course, played for the Falcons. The Falcons bring the ball up. It's Hunter Nelson, their quarterback of the football team. They get the ball over to Jordan Klecker. Now on the left wing, looking to dribble penetrate. Nelson gets it to Klecker. He thought about a triple. John Marshall came out, closed on him nicely. They ring the ball around to the left side. Coach Hildebrandt clapping his hands because they didn't over-dribble. Lockerby takes one dribble, missed the layup. Rebound's tapped out by John Marshall. Coach Daly's telling his team to go, go, go. Pass in the right corner. We have no score, and we're just starting this game. Started a little late because the JV went a little long. John Marshall again, moving right to left on your radio dial. Here's a wide open layup. As the Falcons got too high defensively, Tyler Smith got himself an easy bunny. As Nelson will bring the ball up, passes it on the right wing, gets it to Klecker. Of course, a lot of these names will sound familiar because they played football. As a layup by Bo Schroed. He's a heck of a linebacker. And another wide open layup for John Marshall. That's got to drive Coach Hildebrandt a little crazy. It's 4-2 John Marshall, 2 layups. As Nelson brings it across between the legs, dribble, bounce, and Lockerby high post. 2 guys try to challenge him. Somebody should flash to the basket when that happens. They get it back out front to Schroed. He'll swing it on the right side. Now they get it to Lockerby again. Looked like he was looking for somebody to cut down low. Didn't happen. We have an offensive foul, I think, on Lockerby. You're looking to post up, and it is. Lockerby gets called for the foul. He was looking to post up. As clearly the biggest body on the floor. Get some wiry guys here for John Marshall. As the Rockets moving right to left, have it at the volleyball attack line. Dokken handed it off, gets it back. He's calling for somebody to come to screen. They bounce it on the block. Here's a steal by the Falcons, going in with a layup left side, under control. Making it is Jordan Klecker. So Klecker gets the steal and the layup. And we're tied at 4. Bounce pass goes on the block. Here's a shot that's no good. It came up short. Lockerby picks it up and yanks it right away with a John Marshall Rocket pass ahead to Nelson. Goes across court. That was an ill-advised pass trying to go cross court. It's picked off. Going back the other way. Now it's a steal again. Nelson goes in. Layup is good. So Nelson scores. And it's 6-4 Falcons. A couple of them are on steals. Walking the ball up John Marshall, and somehow I get the sense that Faribault kind of likes that. Here's a shot from 3. It's no good. Rebound taken back on the weak side by John Marshall. Good board by Ledoux. He'll throw a cross-court pass. Had more arch under that. Here's a 3, and it's good. Hitting the triple for the Rockets is Young. So Young hits the triple. It's 7-6. Rochester, John Marshall. Could be that kind of a game. Lockerby, top of the key, swings it on the right side. Dribbling to the top of the key was Klecker. Now cross court, again more air under that one. As Ehlers had it. Now Nelson gets it back out front to Ehlers. Takes one dribble to his left, passes it on the left wing. Couple of dribbles by Schrodt. Nelson's going to shoot the three. It's no good. Rebound taken down. And then Lockerby's going to get his second foul. He tried to stay away. And he's going to get his second foul. For his second foul already. It's a whole different mentality, right? From football to basketball. And I've noticed over the years anyway, especially your good football players, which obviously Devin Lockerby is, it takes them a few games to make that adjustment. So the Rockets will get the ball. Lockerby has to take a seat on the cushioned chair. Actually, they're not cushioned here, they're plastic molded chairs. Here's a three, right side. It's no good. Rebound taken down. On the weak side by, as the shot's up, it's no good. And another rebound, and he puts it back up and in. And boy, the Falcons have got a bang glass here. Ledoux has at least 4 rebounds already as he got the putback, and it's 9-6 Rockets. Nelson brings the ball up. In the game for Faribault in place of Lockerby is James Wellborn, a junior. Got a whistle on JM. Going to be a Gunnar Docken, the 6'1" senior. They do have the heights on the JM roster. Schrodt will be at the free throw line. Bowl is a junior. And he makes the free throw. (9-7). John Marshall leads it. We're very early, 12:59 to go until halftime. Conclusion of our game, we'll have our Cashwise Foods and Pharmacy of Owatonna delivery of the game. It could be the delivery of a certain performance, or it could be an actual delivery of the pass. Who knows? I like the flexibility. Could be the defensive play. Could be a crucial rebound, pass underneath, layup again. John Marshall's in lots of bunnies here. Tyler Smith got his second bunny. He's got 6 points. It's Faribault. Not seeing quite as many layups as John Marshall so far here. Falcons trying to get something opened up. As Klecker got it out front. They swing it on the left wing. Nelson passes it in the corner. Looking to dribble, penetrate, scooping it up and in off glass. Nice move by James Wellborn. That was awesome. Wellborn had a scoop shot off glass. If he makes the free throw, it'll be a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and the Falcons will tie the game. Foul was called on Tyler Smith. Free throw's no good. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. Dribbles 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Ledoux dribbles to his right. Now in the corner, here's a three, and it's bottom of the net. Pierre Young hits it. His second triple, and it's 14-10. Nelson gets it to Schrodt. Schrodt out front. Here's a steal. They didn't go to the ball. And here goes an easy layup, and he missed it. Rebound put back up by JM, and I'll tell you what, this Ledoux can rebound, man. He's got 5 rebounds already in this game. He's just got a knack for it. Just a wiry guy. But he anticipates obviously well. He's going to go to the free throw line. And swishes the free throw. He'll have another. Can put his team up by 6 with 11:43 to go in the first half. And he does. It rimmed in. So Hunter Nelson looks to bring the ball up. Zone defense here. Rockets. And that zone defense daring the Falcons to find some shooting. Nelson thought about a three, passes it to Klecker, to bounce it in the left corner. Now back to Klecker. Couple of dribbles. Gets inside the lane, almost got himself in trouble. They swing it over. Now in the corner, left side, Wellborn. Pass comes in the lane. Nelson makes the shot. Good cut by Nelson. Nice hard cut. that got himself a little two-footer. That was awesome. 16-12. Now the Falcons have to D it up here. They've been giving up too many layups. Well, a couple of threes too, but you just tip your hat on the threes. There's another three. It's short. Rebound taken down by the Faribault Falcons. Coming flying out of there with it is Jordan Klecker. Passes it underneath. Layup missed. Missed the layup, did Hunter Nelson. John Marshall, Ledoux. Great trouble pass by Ledoux. It was missed on the layup. Rebound comes down to Schroeder. And a foul's going to be called on John Marshall. I can believe that Schroeder would be a good rebounder the way he played linebacker. Johnny Tong gets called for the foul. He's a 5'10 junior. And getting ready to check back in is Gunnar Docken for the Rockets. He just checked in at the scorer's table as Nelson has it at the volleyball attack line. Swings it right side to Klecker. Outside the three-point line. Klecker's gonna, here's a three right side. It's on the left side, no good. That was Ehlers who was on the right side. They get it out front to Nelson, directing traffic out front. He gets it back to Ehlers. Takes pass into Schroeder. They get it to Klecker. Now back to Nelson. He thought about a three. Gets it back to Klecker for triple. It's good. So he hits the three, and it's 16-15 Rockets here in the first half. Lockerbie was standing up applauding his teammates. Coach Hildebrandt likewise. John Marshall throws it cross court. Faribault's also in his zone defense. Pass goes in the left corner. Driving baseline. This should shut up all those layups. That's the goal. Here's another turnover by JM. Faribault can take the lead here with 9:38 to go in the first half as the Rockets bring Docken back in. Sitting down for John Marshall is going to be Tierra Young, guy who hit a couple of threes. Nelson's going to walk the ball up the floor. To the right is Ian Ehlers. Gets it back to Nelson. To the left is Klecker. Schroeder is at the high post. They're looking to go high-low here against this zone, and here's a turnover. Bad pass, and here's a Hunter Nelson steal. Passes ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder goes in for the layup. He missed it. Ehlers is going to get the second shot. Boy, that was a late whistle. I thought he was fouled. The whistle didn't get blown until the guy was on the ground. I mean, it was a foul. I don't think there's any question over the foul, but that was a very late whistle. So turnovers both ways there. Schroeder will go to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2. And he missed it. John Marshall's going to take a timeout here. As Schroeder will have his second free throw. He missed the first one. He makes this. We have a tie game, and he makes it. Swoosh. Coach Daly pleading his case to the official here. I don't know what he's got to plead. It was a pretty evident foul. As Falcons tried to trap the ball handler that time. In the corners, a young man who shot a couple of threes for JM. Here's another three, and he got fouled on. Nope, he traveled. So travel is called. Another turnover, the fourth for JM. And he did do a bunny hop before he took the shot. Logan Tuckner, he's a 6'2 junior. Coach Hildebrandt walking down and saying something to Mr. Ehlers, who gets the ball into Hunter Nelson. He brings it across the F logo, left to right, passes it to Ehlers. Ehlers, again, they want to go high-low here. They have not done it conventionally thus far. Nelson gets it over to Ehlers, gets it back to Nelson. Nelson, little jump stop in the lane and missed the shot. Little too quick that time. 16-16. It's awful hard to go in the teeth of the zone and do what he just did. As Tierra Young, the young man with a couple of threes, passes it off to Tuckner. Now on the right side, it's Young again. Next couple of dribbles, checked by Nelson. Here's a three, it's no good. Rebound comes down to the Falcons. A long board taken by Klecker. Gets it over to Nelson. Or excuse me, keeps it himself. Now we'll pass it on the right side. They bounce it. That was Ehlers. They get it on the block, and we have a travel called on Wellborn. 4th turnover by Faribault. Coach Hildebrandt's going to make a substitution here. He's going to bring in Carson Krieger. He's a sophomore. And sitting down will be Mr. Wellborn, and Eric's immediately going to the grease board. We're tied at 16. And again, this zone defense that Faribault has is too high. That's why they got all those layups early. They didn't notice at that time, and they almost threw the ball away. In the corner was Tuckner. He's going to go in for the layup. It was Tyler Smith who scored on another layup. He's got 6-8 points that really shouldn't happen against that zone. Nelson is out front with the basketball between the volleyball attack line, mid-court line. Schroed has it out top, swings it on the right side. Nice pass to Schroed, but Schroed couldn't make the catch. It's going to be another turnover for Faribault. In the lane, shots up too far underneath, and we're going to have a foul called. And he was too far underneath, evidently, because he was pushed. Call it on Hunter Nelson.
His first 14 on the offense. So average on number 12. Thierry Miller.
18-16, JM leads it. 7:09 to go here in the first half as the free throw is no good. Young man hit a couple of threes. Never ceases to amaze me. I can be a really good three-point shooter and not hit your free throws. Pierre Young missed the first one, 6'1" junior. His second one is good. 3 for 4 from the free throw line is JM. 3 for 5 is Faribault as Nelson brings it up, passes on the left side. Ehlers gets it to Klecker in the lane, got a layup, scores. He's got 7 points. 19-18. Got a young man from JM shaking his head to my right here because of that wide open bunny against the zone. And again, underneath the basket, but that one was partially blocked, taken down by the Falcons. Coming out of there with it was Carson Krieger. Gets it on the left side for 3. It's bottom of the net by Schroed. Schroed hits the triple, and it's 21-19 Falcons. 6:21 to go, first half. Young will walk the ball up for JM. Pass it on the left wing. Cross court they go. Now Young has it in the corner against the 2-3 zone by the Falcons. Thought about a shot. Now he decides to back up. Passes it across court to Johnny Tong, the 5'10" juniors. Another 3 by the young man who hit 2 already. That's his 3rd triple. I think you got to get a hand out there in Mr. Young's face. 22-21 John Marshall. As Ehlers pass it to Klecker, top of the key three, missed it. Rebound taken down by Faribault, and then the ball's turned over by the Falcons again. Not a great pass underneath the basket. He was too far underneath. Shots up, and they're gonna call a foul on Faribault on a fadeaway. He's trying to score that time for John Marshall. Was Ledoux, the young man who has all those rebounds. Got springs in his legs. Going to be on Schroed. 4 fouls have been called on the Rockets, 5 on the Falcons as Ledoux's free throw is swoosh. Looks to be a good free throw shooter. He's 3 for 3. Faribault's going to bring in a substitute here as Schroed's going to have a seat. Checking in is Abdi Abdawahi. And the second one rims in. He's 4 for 4. He's got 6 points. 24-21. John Marshall. Nelson looks to Coach Hildebrand as he brings it across. Pass it over to Abdi. Top of the key. Klecker passes it back to Abdi. Now over to Ehlers. Take a dribble to his right. And another one gets it over to Nelson. Nelson, as JM has gone back to a man here. Faribault improve their spacing here on the floor. Klecker goes in for the layup, missed it. Rebound taken down by John Marshall. Coming out of there with it was Caleb Johnson, a 5'10 junior. Out front with the basketball was Young. Young gets it back. Remember, he's hit 3 threes against the zone defense by the Faribault Falcons. You got to take another deep one. That one's short. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to go, ooh. It might have been off the Falcons. The Falcons are going to get the ball here. They're down by 3 with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first half. The game is about the pace where Faribault kind of needs it. John Marshall likes to play a little slower pace as Nelson dribbles inside the lane. He's going to go in with a shot. He gets a couple of free throws here. There's anybody watch the Faribault Falcons play football, no athletic he is. Caleb Johnson got called for the foul. So Hunter Nelson heads to the charity stripe. Pretty good pitcher in baseball, and of course the quarterback on the football team that was state ranked much of the season. Lost to the eventual state champion Hutchinson in the section final. Hutchinson just throttled Cass and Manorville in the state championship game. He comes up way short on the second one. And he's called for a lane violation because he knew it was going to come up short. Wanted to get the rebound. 24-22, John Marshall. They inbound the ball. Faribault would take them up at the volleyball attack line. And they've switched out of their zone here. I love teams that mix the defenses, makes them think. Driving right baseline, pass deflected in the corner. Now here's a 3 by Ledoux, and it's good. Boy, the young man could not only rebound, he could shoot. He's got 9 points. And it's 27-22. Ledoux's out trying to guard Hunter Nelson out front with those long arms, and he gets called for a reach-in foul. Way out near the center circle. So Ehlers will inbound the ball here across the floor from us, right in front of the Falcon student body. Very good contingent here from Faribault's student body. That's great to see. We got some cheerleaders here tonight. As Abdi passes it over to Hunter Nelson. Nelson, it's a good matchup there with Ledoux on him. Nelson goes in the lane, again a little jump stop, but he missed it. A little too fast going in. And so he missed the layup. John Marshall up 27-22. Going to run their offense against a man defense here. No, they're not necessarily playing all man. Pass goes in the paint, shots up, little hook shot. It's going to take 3 bounces off the iron and go in. Well, even a squirrel will find an acorn once in a while. As Logan Puckner gets a little hook shot. 29-22. Klecker passes it over to Ehlers. Ehlers fakes the pass back, gets it in the corner now to Abdi. Abdi goes in the lane and shoots a little 5-footer and misses it. Man, the layups that have been missed and 2-footers. Pass goes up the floor, and he was out of bounds, I think. Yes, he was. John Marshall, the guy ran right out of bounds. The out of bounds line is pretty evident here. It's black. It says Faribault in green on each end line. Falcon logo is on each sideline. The Big 9 Conference logo is at the free throw line here. Neither team has put any pressure on just yet. It's 29-22. Back in the game for the Faribault Falcons is James Wellborn, the junior. Abdi passed it into Wellborn, gets it back, top of the key. They go with it to Ehlers, back to Abdi. Had the ball poked away, gets it back. Wellborn swings it over to Ehlers. Down by 7 of the Falcons. Wellborn. Ehlers was looking to post up. Here's a 3, and it's bottom of the net. Carson Krager got the 3. From the top of the key. And it's 29-25. John Marshall turned the ball over on the other end. Looking to dribble penetrate was Krager. They get it over to Abdi. Left side, here's another three by Faribault. It's no good. Rebound, Wellborn back up, and he scores. Good rebound by Wellborn. And it's 29-27. John Marshall, minute 45 to go in the half. Again, back into the zone now are the Falcons. They're switching those defenses. Coach Daly giving instructions. Here's a long three. Man, oh man, that was from darn near Warsaw. As the rebound comes down to the Falcons. My, oh my, that was out by the volleyball attack line almost. As Abdi has it out front, swings it over to Ehlers. Ehlers had the right idea, but the pass gets picked off, and now the Falcons are trying to get the ball back. We got the ball rolling on the floor. They're trying to get the ball back up the court, and they're going to end up with the ball. John Marshall is. Faribault, by the way, has had 7 turnovers in the half. And we're going to have a turnover on John Marshall. Coach Daly is pleading his case here. So down by 2, the Falcons have the ball with 1:02 to go in the half. Nelson will get the ball in from Ehlers. John Marshall looks like they want to go back to a zone here too. Pass goes on the left side. They get it in the corner. That was Krager. Now to Wellborn. Back out front to Nelson to the volleyball attack line. Swings it to Klecker. Back to Nelson. Ehlers is trying to run high post here. They get it back to Nelson out front. They're maybe going for the last shot here. It's 29-27. Klecker has it. Gets it back out front to Nelson. Back to Klecker to Nelson. And the low post is Wellborn. The high post is Ehlers. You got to make that pass quick to the high post. It was open there for a second. Now they get it back to Nelson. Nelson passes it left side to Krager. Now back to Nelson. Thought about a 3. 17 seconds on the game clock. Coach Hildebrand telling him to wait. Now go. 10 seconds. They get it to Klecker. Bounces at the high post. We were telling you that. Ehlers throws it back. Almost turned over. There's 4 seconds. They're going to have to loft one up with 2 seconds. Klecker goes to basket. Missed the shot. And that's the first half. A foul is going to be called on John Marshall. So a foul's called on JM. He was shooting. The officials are talking about whether the clock went off before the foul or not. And whether they're going to put some time on the clock. Foul's going to be called on John Marshall. It's going to be on Gunnar Docken, his second. And at the free throw line is going to be Jordan Klecker, the senior. Klecker has not been at the free throw line yet. Got 7 points. Five points have been scored by JM at the free throw line. Faribault scored 4. The Rocket guys are making noise. Klecker missed it. And now they'll make more noise. 1.2 seconds is what they put on the clock. So Faribault cannot tie here unless he misses and they have a putback. He missed it, and they don't have a putback. A length of the floor throw of the ball after the missed free throw. 29-27 is our score as we start the second half. Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports microphone. We've got Paul Shea engineering back at the KDHL studios as Hunter Nelson, right to left, gets the ball, brings it across. Devin Lockerbie of the starters are in the game with Schrodt, Klecker, and Lockerbie, and Nelson and Ehlers, and we got a layup. Ehlers gets the layup to make it 29-29. I'm sure that was a set play out of the halftime. Falcons wanted to tie the game. Here's a triple right side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Ehlers. Good box out by Ehlers of the jumping beam. As he brings it up, throws it on the left side. I'll tell you, that guy's got some hops, Ledoux, and he's only a sophomore. 6'2". He's fronting Lockerbie right now. Talk about a size difference. Pass goes left side to Nelson. Nelson passes across the way to Klecker for three. It's bottom of the net. Puts up the three fingers. Klecker hits his second triple. He's got 10, and it's 32-29 Falcons. Playing with some confidence here. And they're in the zone defense. Pass goes in the left corner. Young man who hit 3 threes in the first half. Thought he was going to launch one there. He passes it back to the top of the key. That's Young. Now they do go to the top of the key. Here's a three. It's bottom of the net. Tuckner gets the three. His first triple. The fifth three for John Marshall. Coach Daly's clapping his hands, and so are some of the Rocket fans. As Nelson. Right side Klecker, back to Nelson. Volleyball attack line, back to Klecker on the right side. Want to attack this zone. Don't want to be passive. Too many teams get lulled to sleep against the zone. Nelson, left side Klecker. Ehlers now gets it back to Nelson, back to Ehlers, back to Nelson. Swings it over to Klecker. Running baseline is Schrodt. Pass goes on the left side. Ehlers gets it back out front to Nelson, back to Ehlers. Lockerbie had shown himself, and he was open. Schrodt in the high post. I mean, who's going to be able to handle the Lockerbie size? He's just using his derriere to get some room, and then that bad pass. And Ledoux lets Lockerbie go flying by, and smart player. Ledoux just let him fly by, got himself a little one-footer. 34-32 Rockets. That was off a turnover by the Faribault Falcons, their 8th. John Marshall's not putting any pressure on him, really. Lockerbie again backing down his defender as Nelson just hit a three. So Nelson gets his first triple. It's raining threes here in Noma Gym. 35-34, Falcons retake the lead. John Marshall bounce to Ledoux, and we're going to have a foul called on Nelson, I think. He was gambling to try and get a steal. And it is. It's his second foul. John Marshall inbounded here. Nobody on the inbounds passer. They get it way out. Brings it across the timeline, does Young. He'll dribble the top of the key, get it into Ledoux. Great pass underneath. They got a wide open bunny again against the zone. Tyler Smith gets the bunny. That should never happen. It's 36-35. Again, they caught the Falcons napping. Ehlers dribbles to his left. Passes it out to Nelson. Swings it right side. Klecker for three. Bottom of the net. He likes that corner. Jordan Klecker, right side, hits his third triple of this game. I used to love shooting from the corner, too. We didn't have a three-pointer back in those days. It's 38-36. Ledoux almost. Here's a three, and it's good. From way down by the volleyball attack line by Tuckner. It's 39-38 Rockets. Well, you're playing zone. You're daring the team to shoot, and they're coming through here. Klecker bounces it over to Ehlers. Back to Klecker. Klecker one dribble to his left. Wanted to get it inside. He's going to stop, pop a three. It's no good. It wasn't the same spot that he hit the last couple. Ledoux gets the rebound, and nobody even challenges him as he comes down and passes it in the corner for three, and it's good. Young hits the three, his fourth triple in this game, and it's 42-38 John Marshall. Well, by now you know he's a good shooter. Got to get a hand in his face. Coach Hildebrandt tapping his head as Nelson brings the ball up across the F logo. Left side, Schrodt bounces it to Lockerbie. They have not really used that size yet. He's dribbling to his right. There's Klecker. He throws it toward the corner. It was deflected. No, the Falcons did touch it. Going to be another turnover by Faribault, their 9th. Faribault came out, took the lead to start this half, and now they find themselves down by 4 with 13-10 to go here in the second half. Ledoux has it still in the zone of the Faribault Falcons. It is lower than it was much of the first half. They still got a bunny in this. Ledoux gets the shot under the basket, missed it. He gets his missed rebound again. Driving, oh, a nice scoop pass down the lane. We're going to have a foul called, I think, on Lockerbie, and Lockerbie's like, the guy ran over me. and they call him on a blocking foul. And that's what happens when you're a big guy. Quite often you don't get the benefit of the doubt there. So Lockerbie gets his third foul. He'll have to take a seat. 12:53 to go. Pass comes in the corner. They swing it all the way to the top of the key. Do the Rockets. Ledoux, another corner three. It's badly missed. Rebound Kerams. Ehlers is going to bring the ball up. He's going to go inside the lane, scoop it off glass, and score. And we got a whistle, too. Ehlers scores. He's got 4 points, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. They say he got smacked in the head. They're going to call it on Doc, and Dawkins' third foul. The way Dawkins reacting, it doesn't appear he thought he hit him in the head. Ehlers' free throw comes up short. That's the 5th miss by the Falcons at the free throw line. They're down by 2. 42-40, John Marshall. Faribault still in his zone. Pass comes out front. The young man that hits all the triples missed that one. Rebound. They didn't grab the ball. Ball was there for the grabbing. And they didn't grab it, did the Falcons, so John Marshall will retain possession as the ball went off the hand out of bounds. And use both of your hands and grab the ball. 42-40 Rockets. Pass comes in under the basket. Spins one way then the other, goes up off glass and kind of forced it in. And we got a timeout taken by Coach Daly. Is getting up in the stats like we have at the college game, so they have time of possession. Time with the lead, I should say. John Marshall would have that statistic. But it's the final score that counts. I always thought that statistic was, the only thing that counts is the end of the game. Who is the most points at the end of the game? Wellborn's in the game, swings it over to Klecker for Faribault, moving right to left. They get it into Ehlers. Ehlers back to Wellborn. They want to move better without the ball. Of course, John Marshall, thinking there'll be an offensive set against their zone, comes out in a man to try and fool them, and they missed a shot at Faribault, going all the way to the basket, and missing the layup is Young. Hunter Nelson gets the rebound. Nelson, he probably wants to run. Wellborn gets in the corner. We're going to have a foul called on JM here. Going to be on Young. So that's his first foul, and inbounding the ball underneath their own basket will be Ehlers. Actually, he's on the end line, not under the basket. Klecker gets it out front to Nelson. Nelson swings it right side to Schroet. Top of the key, they go to Wellborn. Back to Schroet. Nelson with another nice cut, and he turns around and makes a little hook shot. So Hunter Nelson scores. He's got 10 points. And it's 44-42 John Marshall. They're going to ring it around the three-point line. Over the top pass. Right side, floaters up. It's no good. Or no, it is good. And that thing hit straight up in the air and went down for Tuckner. Talk about a fortuitous bounce. It's 46-42. Ehlers sets a screen on Ledoux. I love the activity of that young man, though. Plays good defense. Good all-around player. Ledoux, a sophomore for JM. Nelson's going to shoot a three. It's no good. Rebound coming flying in Schroet, but it's rebounded by Young. He's on the left wing. Klecker trying to shut off his teammate. Here's a three left side. That's good. Man, are they shooting threes? We got a timeout here taken by Coach Hildebrand. Lockerbie's back in the game. Krager's in the game. Schroet is in the game. Klecker and Ehlers. So Nelson is taking a seat. Krager dribbles to his left. They really have not gotten the ball into Mr. Lockerbie at all. Against this zone, he could have a heyday with his size. They lob it in the corner. Now they get it to a slicing Schroed, who almost lost the ball. He's in the middle. His bounce pass in the corner. Krieger's three, no good. Rebound taken down. No Falcon went after that ball. No green-clad uniform jumped for it. John Marshall up by 7, trying to add to their lead with about 9 minutes to go. Falcons playing a zone. Nice bounce pass underneath and another layup. Smith gets the layup. He's got 14. And it's the biggest lead of the night, 9 for John Marshall. Ehlers, right side, gets it back at the attack line, volleyball attack line. They swing it right side. Krieger, now on the corner, Schroed. Krieger, Ledoux gambled for the ball, couldn't get it. They swing it left side to Klecker for 3. Made all the others on the other side, but he makes that one there, and he puts up the 3 fingers. Boy, do the Falcons need that. That might be our delivery of the game there. It's 51-45. As John Marshall's going to swing it against this zone. Klecker gets the steal. They're going to call a foul, I think, on JM, trying to get the ball back. That's their first turnover this half. Coach Daly puts his mask down. Not real happy. See the Falcons get a 3-point play here and get this to within 3. It's 51-45, John Marshall. Again, Lockerbie is down low working to try and get open. They don't get him the ball. He might have one shot in this game. Pass goes on the left side to get it back top of the key. Now Lockerbie has to flash out to get the ball. Here's a 3 from the left side. Krieger in and out and back in again. So Krieger gets his second 3, and they got the 3-point play they needed. It's 51-48. Coach Hildebrandt telling his team, just because you're in the zone doesn't mean you don't move your feet. Movement, you got to have movement. Get those hands up in the air. Another slice down the lane. Missing the layup was Ledoux. He got bumped on the way. They're just killing him with that slice to the basket. It's going to be on Bo Schroed. And at the free throw line is Ledoux. Zechariah Ledoux is a 6'2 sophomore, and he makes the first one. He is a perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. 12 points. He made the second one. It's a 5-point lead for Rochester. John Marshall. Looks like they're going to put on some pressure here. And now they're going to back off of it. Schroed's going to come out. I don't know what Coach Daly was wondering about there. But anyway, Hunter Nelson comes back in the game. Pass on the right side. Krieger bounces it. There goes right to the basket. And laying it in is Ehlers. He thought about his stuff, I think. He's got 6 points. It's 53-50. There's a wide open bunny again. Boy, both these zones have been susceptible. Some inside buckets. Here's a triple right side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by guess who? JM. Here's Ledoux for 3. It's no good. Rebound tap, taken down. A foul over the back is going to be called on the Rockets. Tuckner gets called for the foul. So Tuckner gets called for that foul. 4 fouls have been called on the Rockets and 3 fouls on the Falcons. That's the first foul on Mr. Tuckner. Ledoux is looking to pick up Hunter Nelson before he gets it to the half-court mark. Nelson, if you watched him run the foot, there's Lockerbie in, layup good. And they could get that pretty much all night. I mean, these just don't have the size to contend with him. He's 6'5", 298 pounds. And Coach Daly's going to take a timeout, and he's talking to the official again here. 53-52 Rockets. 6:42 to go. It looks like we might have a fantastic finish. We're hosting Albert Lee tomorrow night. Their coach did promise me he'd come out, maybe bring a couple of kids with him. And hopefully I can convince Mr. Hildebrand to do likewise. Maybe we get Ed Friesen on a BA. They had a big win over Leroy Ostrander the other night. Here's a steal on a baseline attempted pass by John Marshall. Hunter Nelson got the steal. So they can take the lead on this possession, the Falcons. And a bad pass, I don't know where that was going. Ends up in another turnover for Faribault. Ledoux drives baseline. They're getting that little slice. Oh, nice steal there by Ehlers. Ehlers goes right to left. Fakes one way, then the other. Goes right to the basket. He scores. One of the Rockets fell down. No call either way. So Ehlers scores. He's had a great second half. 8 second half points, and it's 54-53, and the Falcon student body is making some noise. 54-53. Dokken has it. Passes it in the corner for three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by Lockerbie. Lockerbie gets it over to Ehlers. Ehlers passes in the left corner to Klecker. Now they get it back to Nelson. Goes right to the basket and scores. When he gets in attack mode, it's like when he runs the ball in football. He's got 7 second half points, and the Falcons have a 56-53 lead with 5:17 to go in the game. Ledoux dribbles to his right. They're still playing his zone, are the Falcons. Pass goes in the corner for three, and it's bottom of the net. That could have drawn rain. Tuckner gets his third three of this half, and it's 56-56 with 4:58 to go. What did I tell you? We're going to have a fantastic finish. On the right side, Krieger gets it out front now. Ehlers swings on the left side to Nelson. Nelson goes right to the basket, missed the layup. Again, he just went in too fast and couldn't get himself under control to make the layup. Ledoux gets it on the right wing. Thought it was going to go to Ledoux again. He's looking to go down the lane. They pass it out top of the key, swinging on the right side. Young man had just hit the three. We're tied at 56 with 4:26 to go. Rockets are looking for a good shot. Young gets it all the way across over the top of the zone. Lockerbie smack dab in the middle of the lane. In the back, Ehlers is to his left. Krieger is to his right. Another bounce pass inside the lane. The ball gets knocked away, and it's thrown away by John Marshall. Is looking to bring the ball up is Klecker. We're tied at 56, 3 minutes. 50 seconds to go in regulation. Krieger has it, lobs it to Lockerbie. He wasn't even looking for the ball, and he throws it right out of bounds. That is the 4th turnover this half, the 11th of the game for Faribault. Coach Hildebrand telling him to, you had the right idea, but I mean the guy's got to be looking at you. 56-56, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Ledoux for JM, moving left to right in the corner. Ledoux's at the top of the key. Guy tried to force the action, and it gets turned over again by JM. Faribault's got to make him pay for these. Left side, it is Ehlers. Back off the dribble to Nelson, gets it back to Ehlers. Pass in the corner now. Wellborn's back in the game. Schroedt's back in the game. Lockerbie's directing traffic as he went from left to the other side of the block. He's going away from where the ball is. They get the ball to Lockerbie. Ehlers to Schroedt to Lockerbie outside the three-point line. He gets in into Hunter Nelson, who spins. And we have a foul called on JM. Coach Daly can't believe it. Dokken gets called for the foul. That's his 4th. So Coach Hildebrand's going to take a timeout. Faribault will be inbounding the ball. Ehlers underneath the basket. The Falcons are going right to left on your radio dial. They line up 2 down, low block, 2 on either side of the free throw line. He passes it into Lockerbie. Lockerbie tries to get it back to Nelson, and it's turned over. 2:47 to go. I'm sure that wasn't part of the play that was mapped out in the huddle. Top of the key, Nelson almost got a steal on a gamble. John Marshall trying to get closer. They've hit a lot of threes. Here's a three by Young. It's short. Rebound, Ledoux. Here's another three. That one's good. So Dockin gets his first triple in this game. And with 2:23 to go, it's 59-56 Falcons. And now every possession is a must-score possession. 59-56. Lockerbie was open, but they just don't want to do that post-entry pass. Nelson is going to go in the lane. He runs into his own player. And a travel is called on Hunter Nelson as he ran into his own guy in the lane, Wellborn, and he got hurt. Wellborn's limping off. So 2 turnovers in the last couple possessions have really cost the Falcons here. There's 2:03 to go. They're down by 3. If the Rockets get another free here, then they don't have to hurry at all. And it looks like they're going to try and sit on this 3-point lead with 1:56 to go. They're daring the Falcons to come out of this zone. I would keep Lockerbie planted right smack dab in the middle of that lane. Anybody attacks it, you're going to have to run over the 298-pound guy. J.M. is sitting on this 3-point lead. 1:37 to go. Not many teams can hold the ball that long. Here's a near turnover, and we're going to have, what, a foul? No, we're going to have a timeout. That's an awful tall order. So they line up like dominoes. The pass comes in. Tuckner has it. He's got to get that over the timeline. He was taking a sweet little time. He got away with a push-off, and a foul's going to be called on Hunter Nelson. Falcons got a couple of fouls to give here, and I think Coach Hildebrandt might have asked for them to do that. Nelson, however, I don't think I'd want him to be the fouler. He got his 3rd foul. So again, they'll inbound it. There's 1:18 to go. As Young brings it up the floor. Pass in the corner to Ledoux. Gets it back on the left wing. Faribault's got 2 fouls to give here. There's 1:05 to go in the game. They've spread the floor. Oh, he traveled. There's no call on a travel. As the pass comes out front. Boy, Young clearly shuffled the feet. Handoff is going to go way out front. Faribault might want to use up one of those fouls. 48 seconds to go. A near steal. They're sitting on a 3-point lead. Nelson is going to foul. They weren't going to call it, it appeared, and now they do with 41.9 seconds to go. So Nelson gets called for his 4th foul. That's not the guy you want to foul. Nelson pleading with the official that he hooked me, but he's not going to win that argument. Faribault has 1 more foul to give, and Coach Hildebrandt's going to take a timeout here with 59-56, 41.9 seconds. They put a man on the inbounds passer. He deflected out of bounds at Ehlers. That's a good move there, Coach Hildebrandt. I'd do the same thing. Ehlers is on the inbounds passer here. He doesn't get a free pass. He's got to make a good, crisp, accurate pass. He tried to lob it, and Ehlers deflected it back out of bounds. He's going to pass it way down the floor. We're going to have a foul on Wellborn. With 40 seconds to go. That might have been a little quick. 1 more foul, and John Marshall shooting free throws. JM's got 1 foul to give here. Keep that in mind. With 40.3 seconds to go in the game. Now full court pressure is put on by Faribault as they got him to inbound on the far end of the floor. And again, it's kind of an early foul there. It'll be on Schroet. And at the free throw line, it's going to be Tierre Young. Tierre's 1 for 2 in this game. Lockerbie's going to check back in. Krieger's going to sit down. Wellborn's going to sit down. Klecker's in the game. Young's free throw is no good. Rebound taken down by Lockerbie. A 3 ties the game. 36 seconds to go. Nelson will walk it up with 31 seconds to go. He'll dribble to his left. He goes in the lane, shoots the layup, missed it. Getting too quick. Coming up the floor, an easy layup. John Marshall nails it. Dokken hits it. He was under control at 61-56. Klecker gets it into Lockerbie. Tried to bounce it over to his teammate. Schroed's going to throw up a shot in an awkward position and score. So Schroed scores. It's a 3-point game with 8 seconds to go. Now they got 10 seconds on the clock, so they must have added some time. 10 seconds are on the clock. John Marshall will inbound it. Full court pressure will be put on by Faribault. If I'm John Marshall, I think I have a couple of guys back in the other end of the court. Gives you more room to get the ball in, but they got everybody in the Faribault end of the court. They are pressuring the inbounds passer. He almost traveled. A foul's going to be called on Klecker. They passed it into Young. Young just missed that last free throw. So evidently he's their best free throw shooter, or he wouldn't be getting the ball. 9.3 seconds to go. Lockerbie comes back in for rebounding purposes. Klecker got called for the foul. So Young, and if he makes one of these, this baby's pretty much over unless you foul on 3. And he missed it. Rebound Lockerbie, 8 seconds. Hunter Nelson, they're going to foul. That's a smart move on JM's part. A very smart move. A 3 ties the game. Now they had a foul to give there. There's 5.6 seconds to go. That was a brilliant move by JM. 5.6 seconds to go. I'd do the same thing if I'm JM. I'd foul again. 5.6 seconds. Nelson wants to bring the ball up. You want to foul. They do call it. 2.7 seconds are left. Well, he's going to make, if he makes the first one, he'll intentionally miss the second one here, you would think, and hope that Lockerbie can get you the ball. Or Schroed. But Lockerbie has to make the first free throw here to make it a 2-point game. He made it. You don't want to make this one. Hunter Nelson wants to miss this one. He's telling Klecker, Coach Hildebrandt's telling Klecker to get closer in there. He throws it off the glass. Lockerbie got the rebound, and what are they waving off here? You can do that. He threw it off the glass. Well, I don't understand what they just called here. Nelson's going to get to try this again. He quickly threw it off the glass. Lockerbie got it. He does it again. This time it hit the rim. And they say that he went over the line. They say Nelson went over the free throw line, which you can't do until it hits the rim. Boy, the first time they had it perfection. I mean, Lockerbie got it. I don't know why they waved off the first one. I really don't. 61-59. I'm going to have to find out from Coach Hildebrandt why they waved off the first one. I still don't understand why teams put everybody on the one end of the floor. They're running around. You're going to try and throw it deep. You got a man wide open underneath, and that's the game. Ledoux gets the pass. 61-59. Rochester. John Marshall wins a thriller here tonight